currently 8th of July, the 6th of July. What time is just escaping me. And we're going to be released from this prison in 4 days. So Kate and I have just spent the last 2 days just trying to research places to live. We had our first run-in with the famous realtors of Dublin yesterday. We sent in an application to one of the flats to take over somebody's lease. He basically phoned us to tell us, no, we don't earn enough money. But it's fine. Like, I think that's exactly what we expected from the process. There is a housing crisis in Dublin, and the sum of it is that there is way more demand than there is supply. Like, there are not enough houses to meet up with the demands for housing in Dublin, and that means that landlords will put their prices through the roof. It's so expensive. It will take up like a large portion of someone's salary. It's just very expensive to have a flat in Dublin, and people pay those prices because they have no other choice. We're like, okay, we're going to pay the premium, we're going to pay that high price for that flat and just make the sacrifice somewhere else in our monthly budget. And then we apply for the place and they're like, oh, sorry, we won't have you. Like, you hear a consumer willing to pay that really ridiculous price for property, and they are denying you. Like, coming from Joburg, where the realtors are sort of like at your feet a bit, like there's so many properties in Joburg. When you come to Dublin, it's the complete opposite, and you kind of have to like schmooze up to the realtor. So I'm just going to quickly show you the sites that we're looking at. So this is Daft, and so what I do here is I've got saved searches, and what I'll just do is I'll click on these saved searches. I've got a couple of them. So this is the one that I've just, for the last 2 days, I've just been in here the whole time, and then I just click most recent and I'll look. The thing is, you sort of have to like look at it really quickly. So this one was like probably loaded maybe an hour and a half ago, and it already has 87 views. So somebody's probably already sent in an email request asking to view this place, and it's like just not the most the best marketed place. Like, the real estate agents really don't have to do much marketing. And then if you go here, I'm just quickly going back, I'll just quickly show you the ones that I have applied to within the last 24 hours. I've applied for this place here. I've applied for this place here. I've applied for this place here. I've applied for this place. I was literally the first person to apply for this place, and she phoned me today to say we can go for a viewing tomorrow, but we're stuck in hotel quarantine. So she organized, or she told us to do a virtual viewing. We're virtually viewing this place tomorrow, and that's pretty much it. We just have to keep refreshing, keep sending out our emails, and hope that somebody selects us. We just want to hone in on the fact that we can make payments of a large deposit, and that that we're professionals. You know, we're not rowdy young people who will destroy the property and that won't pay their rent. So we'll see.
So here we go. Now, the tenant's grandson is in here for 2 weeks as he's having his own house just redone.
Okay.
So you'll see a few things like boxes and some personal items. Obviously, they'll all be gone when he moves out.
Yeah, no problem.
Here we go. Hallway. So the bedroom's there, but I'll take you around the kitchen and everything first. So we'll start with the living room.
Wow.
So it's a nice big living room, nice bright, and there's space. And again, I apologise for my clothes source.
No problem.
Anyway, put your face into the back of the development. So it's fairly
Yeah.
green, and it's nice and quiet. And then here's the kitchen.
Nice and big.
See, so really nice, good sized kitchen, and you do get a balcony there as well. Storage, big.
Oh
There's
wow,
storage room
that's
here,
huge.
plenty of space. There's also, here's the laundry room, so there's a washing machine, dryer, some more storage. It's a really nice spacious apartment. So I'll take you into the master bedroom. So here we go. And so here we go. And you can see out the back there, again, you know, it's a view over the...
We're on our way
Look at
to
this.
our first viewing.
It's like the new Range Rover Evoque. Just chilling outside, no fence, no gate. Like, where's Africa do you see this?
You don't. Yeah, so this is us walking to the station to go for our first apartment viewing.
Yes.
Exciting.
Very exciting.
We've
We're a
done
bit
one
nervous.
virtual viewing. Ooh, gross.
Well, the furniture is a bit gross. Sorry, Mr. Real Estate Agent, you're very nice if you're watching this.
Yeah, so walking
We'll
to the
see, we're a bit
station.
nervous.
Mm,
Don't know what to expect.
yeah.
I think the real estate agents are like, some are really nice and helpful, some are just
Yeah.
you're
we
too
have
difficult, we don't want to deal with these kind of things.
to know where to go now.
Keep going.
Keep going straight. Now we're just in some residential area. Finding the train
Do you think
station.
we should be walking on the walk path?
Maybe.
On our first bus in Dublin, Dublin.
We're going to Dunleary's to do a viewing. So we're so excited because we actually did secure a flat. And we're moving in on Friday, and we're just so excited. So of the 3 places we viewed, well, we actually viewed 4 places, not just 3. We did a virtual viewing, and then we viewed the second viewing, which was just a standalone flat, and then the third was a whole bunch of OQ apartments. So it's a brand of developments, and we viewed about 4 flats in that development with OQ. And yeah, we submitted an application for 2 flats, and we managed to get both of those flats.
Yeah.
I know, we were so shocked.
Submitted, I think the biggest thing was an old landlord reference that we submitted. Everyone asked for that, so make sure that you have a good old landlord. I think next is letters from work. So I was lucky enough that I left work on really amicable terms, and I'm helping them part-time, so they were happy to write a letter for me to say that I'm still employed there and whatever. And Bianca got quite a nice letter from her work as well.
I think the key documents was definitely bank statements or proof of income. You need to be able to prove that you've earned money or that you can pay the rent. Then the other key thing was references from your landlord, references from your employer. Try get as many references as you can, because I think they're very focused on just making sure that the person that takes up the flat is a good, reputable person. Then the next thing was, our situation was unique. We only have one income. That income was enough to cover the flat, but it exceeded the threshold of, she said 45%. That was at the Archie apartment. It was 45% of your net income. So we obviously exceed that threshold for now. But we went there with a plan, and for both the landlords we indicated we were willing to pay 2 deposits or 3 months rent up front. We submitted our applications almost immediately after we viewed. We were one of the first people to organize viewings for those places. We had to summarize the key things. Be there first. Come with all your documents ready. Know what you need to get the place, and be willing, if you don't meet the requirements, be willing to pay up front.
Yeah, I concur.
Yeah, and so we landed up getting the flat that we really loved, and we didn't think we were going to get it, and I screamed and I cried when we found out. She phoned me, the agent phoned me, and she said, "You've got the flat, the landlord wants to proceed." And I said to her, "Are you joking?" Because I really didn't think we were going to get that flat. And then she was like, "Yeah, this is a practical joke." And then I was like, at least they have a humor here. But yeah, anyway, stay tuned for our next video.
Stay tuned to see which flat we're moving into.
Yes, yeah, so the next video we're going to do is a tour of our flat that we landed up choosing. I don't want to give too much away, but it's beautiful.